Good morning, guys. APOC here, and today we are going to be trying to finish off this legendary challenge that we are currently 10-0 in. The balance changes just went live this morning, so I wanted to get those up for you right away. So, as you see here, we are playing a Expo deck. Now, this has a lot of new cards that have been buffed. Expo was buffed, Ice Wizard was buffed, and Bats were also buffed. So, getting in a lot of those new cards here. So let's first collect our 20,000 gold. And let's get into let's see if we can finish this off. This deck does play like a lot of other defensive Expo decks. You know, a lot of them were playing Inferno Tower before. Well, I guess he's going to drop a pump right away, so we'll drop an Expo right away. See what we can do. Okay, so we got a Mega Minion supported by some bats going into the tower too. Not too bad. So Expo has already taken off 1,000 damage off the tower. We'll let this E-Wiz kill the Expo and take a little bit of damage. Because he does have a pump, so I don't want to get too far behind in Elixir. He may try to pump again. Okay, so he'll give us an opportunity for a value fireball, which my finger slipped. So that's always fun. Okay, so he's gonna drop a P.E.K.K.A. right on our face. Let's try not to take that. We wound up taking a P.E.K.K.A. swing. Didn't have the elixir just in time. Good game, he says. I wonder if that means he still doesn't have that E-Wiz in rotation. Nope, he does. Let's see if we can push it. Nice. And that's going to be tower number 1. After a weird start. Okay, so he's playing bridge spam. Don't want to Expo right here, as double elixir's coming up. Want to get a little bit of support first. Okay, so bridge spam is here. Get a nice value fireball. Mega Minions and Ice Wizard are cleaning up. We got another connection to the tower here, and once again he's got a lone Ice Wizard coming over by itself. This is okay. Let's drop another. Let's log all this stuff back. Mega Minion should be able to clean all that up. Ice Wizard on the other side is going to do a good job. And let's get an Inferno Dragon down for this big P.E.K.K.A. See if this Inferno Dragon can burn it down fast. Looks like it won't matter. That's going to give us our 11th win. He'll put an Expo. He'll put a pump in the middle. Let's put an Expo in the middle. Why not? So besides that terrible fireball, I think that was pretty well played. Hand just slid just the tiniest bit. So let's go for 12. Oh man, guys. So I'm really sorry about that. You know, I was trying to do those live battles for those last 2 matches, and all of a sudden my screen recorder crashes in the middle of my 12-win match. I was going to try to get it up running, but I couldn't do it while playing at the same time. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to show the replay of the 12-win match. So let's get right into it. Okay, so opponent here is playing Golem. We don't have a great starting hand. Usually I like Mega Minion or Ice Golem in the back. But we're going to drop our Inferno Dragon in the back just to bank some elixir so that we can set up an Expo. He drops a Baby Dragon, which is very good for us because Inferno Dragon beats Baby Dragon. And then we just drop some bats in the back to get going. Now, all of a sudden, he goes and drops a pump. I was stunned by this. After we already had the bats up, you know, we drop an Expo at the same time he drops a pump. You know, now he's in big trouble. So we got our Mega Minion to kill his. You know, our Expo is doing tons of work over here. Now he drops a Baby Dragon too. Baby Dragon's going to take a couple swipes from the Mega Minion, and his tower goes all the way down to 90, you know, with 1 minute into the game. You know, he only gets a few Baby Dragon burps on the tower. Now, with that said, he does have 2 pumps, and we don't have any. So we don't want him to build up this huge elixir lead, so we're going to fireball down that back pump. And now we're going to start. Those golem pushes. So, Inferno Dragon does not die to lightning, but it is very fragile at that point. So, as we see here, those bats are on our Inferno Dragon, and that's going to be the end of our Inferno Dragon quickly. A better play would have been to put the Ice Golem up front, so that there would have been a little bit more time for the Inferno Dragon and the Night Witch would have had to get through the Ice Golem. A lot of my opponents are still playing Night Witch, but really it didn't feel that strong, especially when you have Mega Minion and Ice Wizard in play. And the Ice Wizard does a great job at stopping the Night Witch now that he kills the bats as well. So he pumps up, I fireball it down, that takes the tower, gives us a good value there. Try to make sure you don't leak elixir like I just did. I just probably wasted like half an elixir. So this time we know that he has the lightning. We don't want him to get him to kill our Inferno Dragon. So Inferno Dragon's going to stay up here, making sure that we do have that protection, and the golem explodes, finally killing him. But it's too late for that. He's only got 10 seconds left, and there's not enough time for him to get to the tower. As you see, these Ice Wizards just do massive work now. Slowing everything down, being able to kill the bats and skeletons is just so nice. So, a nice perfect 12-0. I would say that's pretty good. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the description below. Let's open it up, see what we get. I'm hoping for Ewiz. Okay, Lava Hound. That is my current highest legendary, getting closest to 20. I do have 4 max legends currently. Ice Wiz, Princess, Log, and Miner. So looks like that might be the next one. Graveyard, I actually got 2 graveyards yesterday. Unfortunately, Graveyard also got nerfed yesterday. I got a legendary test in the shop, and 1 in a 12-win challenge test. Look at that. Not only do we get Expos for our Expo deck, but we are going to get a double legendary. And I don't know. I don't think this has happened in any of these for me. And a graveyard too. Look at that. Graveyard ties that Lava Hound. Oh, that's really sweet though. I mean, Graveyard was nerfed. I did face a couple Graveyard decks, and Ice Wizard was a monster. He just was crushing it. So I did gyp you. I feel like I gypped you guys out of a live battle. So let's get into a new challenge, and let's get a fresh game going. Okay, so this match is going to be versus Shermoofin, the new one. Okay, so let's open up with our Ice Wiz in the back. He'll open up with a Baby Dragon in the back, and a bowler at the exact same time. Sure. Let's I'm gonna guess he's playing Splash Yard. Let's see if we can turn this support in, as he's played quite a bit of Elixir. So we drop our Ice Golem to tank this Mega Minion, so let's drop our bats to finish it off and see if that will be enough. Okay, this Baby Dragon will come across and start doing work against our Expo. I might just eat the Baby Dragon damage, just in case he decides to graveyard. Okay, so his tower is all the way down to 500, and ours lost 500 health. Maybe 600 health. Okay, so there's the bowler. See, by not playing anything, basically we caught up in Elixir. Basically, we traded 2,000 damage for 600 damage. So generally a good deal. Let's fireball this down. That gets rid of that E-Wiz. Not sure what this bowler's plan is, but all in all I would say that defense went pretty well. Let's get our Expo going, see if that Inferno Dragon just happens to take that tower. Okay, we'll log these back. And he's still defending the other side. So he's finally got a knight that's going to do some work. We can drop a... we weren't able to separate him. So his Mega Minion will do some work and probably come across. But now the other side's all the way down to 500 as well. I mean, we're looking like we're going to take 2 towers here. So let's log this all back. Use our Ice Golem tank. Expo should finish that off as probably well as... Nope. Got another bowler in. Bowler will do a good job tanking here. Finally, we get that connection. And that is into fireball range, so we'll just fireball down for our first win of the new challenge. So, I hope you guys liked this deck. I think it was a pretty interesting way to start off the new meta. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll try to get you guys some other new decks as soon as possible. I do have a couple hog decks in mind. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.